Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today we are decorating 2 currently pages for the month of August. We have the wrong dates on here. We will fix that, but we're gonna decorate both of these today. One will be for my catch-all planner and one will be for my journal. I decorate them a little bit differently, and well, I guess I should say I use them a little bit differently. So we will see the differences between the two. We are going to start with my catch-all planner. And I'm just going to go ahead and white out September 2025 so that we can retitle this for August. While I was covering up the month, I decided to just go ahead and cover up everything. So we covered up priorities, important, 1, 2, 3, and take note, just to give us sort of a blank slate. To decorate this one, we are using a Posh Academy from Live Love Posh. This book is so much fun to use. I've already used it a couple of times, and it's still like mid-July. I'm using it to decorate some of my August spreads, and we're going to use this set this week. You can use code LOVE10, and my affiliate link will be in the description for Live Love Posh. Right now, when I'm filming this book is actually still 50% off for that summer sale that Live Love Posh had, but I thought the sale was over, so I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be. But this book right now is only $10. By the time you see this video, I'm not sure if it will still be that price. But we are going to use this. We're going to pair it with some pastel functional boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. And I was thinking of maybe pulling in some scrapbook paper. So I have this, the green, it's not like the perfect mint green color, but I was thinking of maybe adding like a tiny little strip on the top and the bottom, or like in the corners or something, and then maybe adding some like washi on top. I don't know how that's gonna look. It might look terrible, but it could also be cute. So we're gonna give it a try and see. I think I'm going to first just sort of rip a little strip here, and I think I want it to be kind of jagged, like on both sides, and not go all the way to the edge. So let's just start ripping. So I'm gonna just rip a piece here. And I want it to be pretty skinny. So let's kind of rip more. All right, this piece is a little bit thick here, so let's kind of fix that. So if we did something like this along the top, and I don't even know, I think if we put the washi over it, now that I'm seeing it, I think it's going to be way too busy. But I think that that's kind of cute. And then we can put the like alpha stickers on top of this. What do you think? I think that that could be cute. And then should we do sort of another strip of it along the bottom? So let me rip another strip of this. And I wanted to make it very skinny just because I don't want it to be like too overwhelming on the spread. But I think that this is going to be cute. Now, do we want this to go like all the way to the edge, or do we want to kind of rip the edge? Like, do we want to kind of have it ripped like this? I think I like that look. So I'm just going to kind of rip like that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Just gonna rip that little piece, and then we'll rip over here. All right, let's get my tape runner. So this is just some glue tape that I purchased off of Amazon. I'm going to use like the back of this just in case I get any of it. Like I don't want to get it on my planner spread. So kind of using this as like a scrap paper. All right, and then we don't want it to go all the way to the top of the page. So let's put it right here like that. And then we'll do the same thing for the bottom piece. And did I say that I got this off of Amazon? This is glue tape that I purchased off of Amazon, and I think that I have this linked in the description. Okay, so let's put this along the bottom here. And I think I'm gonna have to probably punch both of these, this hole and this hole, but that's okay. Okay, I think that that's fun. We might pull some of this washi in, but let's first put August on the top of the page. So I have Alpha Basics Volume 2 by Kelva Plan, and I think we're gonna go with just black letters. Just trying to decide which font I want to use. I want something that's going to be not too busy, so maybe one of those like skinnier fonts. I saw one that I liked back here. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. So I'm going to grab the letters to spell August, and let's go ahead and put them on a ruler. So when I'm putting letters on a page to spell a word, I like to use a ruler just because I'm not very great at judging spacing. So this helps me. I can put it on the ruler and then sort of move it around and make sure that I'm getting it centered and that sort of thing. Let's see, A-U-G. Okay, so now that I have them on the ruler, I can kind of move them around the page, and I could either put it right in the center of that scrapbook paper. That looks cute. Or we can kind of bring it down a little bit so that you see more of that scrapbook paper. I feel like it would have looked cute to have it underneath, but I put the scrapbook paper too high. But I think if I were to do this again, I would maybe bring it down lower and kind of have it rest like this. I think that would look cute. But we can do it down below. I think that that looks cute too. So let's put this down here. And the trick to this is to pull the ruler back really slowly. And I think that this G kind of moved a little bit. But you want to pull the ruler back really slowly. Otherwise, they'll either pop off or your stickers will rip. Bad things happen. So, but I do really enjoy using that trick. It helps me a lot to get the letters down nice and straight, although I want to fix this one. Now I'm going to go in with some of these decorative stickers. Now these are clear, so I'm not going to really be able to layer them on top of the scrapbook paper, or like with boxes, it's a little bit harder to layer them when they are clear. So I just want to kind of think about that as I'm figuring out where I want to put them. So definitely want this stack of books, and I feel like it makes sense to put it up here. So let's put these right here. And I haven't decided if we're going to kind of use this as a, not like a priority section, but I guess like a priority section or like a goal section or something. But I did sort of take this space away from being able to put a header box there. So we will probably just use this area. I'll put a box here or a couple of boxes here for currently prompts. Let's go ahead and grab our boxes. So we're going to probably be working mostly with series 3, 4, and 5. So these Mojo Jojo functional series books, they come in 7 different sizes, and each book has all the colors in like one size. So let's go with maybe like a series 4, which is going to be a square box. And let's do an orange one. And let's take a series 3 in maybe pink. This pink is not a great match. Actually, I think I might want to use the darker version of the pink. So we'll take this one. And I think we're going to kind of stagger them like that. So we'll put this box here, this box here. I'm sort of covering up the 1, 2, and the 3, or sorry, the 1 and the 2 with this box. And now we can put something decorative like in either spot. That looks really cute. And I don't know that we'll do anything like any boxes right here. I think that we will either add something decorative or maybe we can do like a quote or something like that. Let's get the word currently so that I don't take up too much space and like not have any room for it. So we're going to use Mojo Jojo currently. If I didn't say already, I will have affiliate links for both Mojo Jojo plans and Live Love Posh in the description, and code 10 will work for both shops. Let's use this font. Oh no, that has never happened to me before. I mean, it's happened to me before with other stickers, but it's never happened to me with this currently book. I think that we'll be able to salvage it and like piece it back together again. We will try. And I'm thinking we'll put currently here, but I feel like it might be a good time to bring in some of this washi. So let's take, which one? I don't want it to be too busy. So maybe, I feel like this spotted one is kind of cute. We're going to end it where that line is because I think the currently word is going to take up just that much space. So I'm going to cut this here. All right, and let's see if we can piece this back together. So I'm going to put this down here, and then let me grab my tweezers. Okay, I think that that looks pretty good. You can see that line just a little bit, but I think that it looks good. Let's add in some more boxes, or maybe we'll put something decorative over here first and we'll put boxes around it. So these stickers are pretty big. I really love this like outfit. That's really cute. Should we do that outfit? Or maybe this with like the notebook and the pen case or pencil case with the washi and the pencils. I like that a lot. Let's do that. So I know that this sticker book came out a little while ago. I'm curious if anybody has it, and if you have it, are you planning to use it for August, or have you already started using it? All right, we have two really big stickers here. Let's go in with more boxes. We already have two up here, so I only need to add in maybe 3 or possibly 4 more. But I still also want to leave room to add more super cute stickers. So let's take, probably not going to use series 5. Let's do a series 3 or maybe even a 2. Let's take a series 2. And what was the other color that I was going to use from here? I think it was this light green. And this is pretty small, but I think that it fits perfectly, like right here in that space. And then let's do another pink and another orange for sure. And then maybe like 2 more orange. So 1 more pink and 2 more orange. And I'll do an orange in this size, and then an orange in the size, that series 4 size. Okay, so we can do an orange box here. Let's do a pink box here. I kind of feel like this box should be green. So let's put this one back and then grab a green box in that same size. And I think if I put this up here close to this decorative sticker, then we have space to kind of put decorative stickers in areas that aren't going to be like right next to other decorative stickers, if that makes sense. Like if I put this one down here and we wanted to add a decorative sticker on top of it, it's kind of right next to that one. So this box is going to sort of break up the decorative stickers, and I'm going to shift it over a little bit just so that it's not right in line with that orange one. I think that I have enough of the boxes on the page that I want. So now let's fill in some of the spaces. We're going to need to use some of the like smaller decorative stickers that are in this book because, you know, we don't have like a ton of space. But we do have plenty of the stickers that are small. So looking for something to go in these two spots. I kind of love this thing with the scrunchies, but I think it's going to be a little bit too tall. Let's take the washi. And let's put the washi down there. Let's do this calculator and pair it with maybe the lip balm. I think that's cute. Oops, and put that over here. Oops, this way. It's gonna be a little bit like it's gonna run into that August. So I'm gonna put this calculator down here, and then we're going to cut this just a little bit. And it can kind of rest on that box, and that'll bring it down so that it's not gonna run into that G. That looks adorable. Over here, maybe a quote. So I'll get a quote sticker book and we can put a quote that like goes up and down like that. We have some space to fill over here. I did say that I really liked this like little set pack of scrunchies. That's adorable. And we don't have too much more space. Maybe something small here, like these little paper clips. Okay, I love this. We need to add in a little bit more of the washi because we only have it in that one little spot. So let's put some. I think we're going to put some right here. I'm going to need to move this up just a little bit. So let's put this down here. And then we'll put this back here. Oh, it's gonna run into that washi a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of cut underneath it. This works a lot better if you cut, like if I left the sticker there and I put the washi on top of it, maybe let's go ahead and do that. It'll be much easier for me to cut. So put that sticker back down. We'll put this washi back down, and now I'm just going to kind of cut around like that. Okay. And then maybe one more spot. How about like inside this box? This is something that I like to do if I'm looking to add in a little bit more washi on the page because I feel like there's not quite enough, but I don't have a great place to put it. A good way to add some is to just put it inside the boxes. So we can do like that box and maybe this box. All right, I don't know about you, but I think this is adorable. Let's get our currently prompts in next. Oh, I didn't put a quote. Let's go grab a quote first. This is Rainbow Quotes Volume 2 by Kelva Plan, and I was looking for something that's not going to be too busy on the page and something that was kind of like skinny. This one says, when you focus on the good increases. So I will put this like right here. There we go. That kind of fills that space in. And then maybe we add in something decorative to kind of fill that gap and sort of break up the black letters with the black words there. I think these glasses would be good. They're a little on the big side, but kind of like the shape that I'm looking for. All right, let's choose our currently words now, and let's decide which font we want. Kind of feeling this one because it's there's a lot happening on the page, and this font is kind of clean looking. So let's go with this. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do the paper or the clear. I think we're going to go with paper because if we're putting them this way, it won't fit within this space. It'll fit this way, but I don't think that it'll fit in here. So I think the paper ones are going to be the best. So let's choose some words. How about watching? Let's do an organizing. We can do cooking. I feel like planning is always a good one since we are planners. All right, 2 more. How about, do I have any feeling left or did I use them all? I have 1 left. We'll do a feeling. And let's do an eating. Okay, this currently page is all done. I think that it turned out super cute. I'm really happy with it. Let's move on to the second one. So we're going to start this one the same way. I'm just going to kind of white out all the things. I finished covering everything up, and to decorate this one, we are using Live Love Posh Retro Babe. This is an older sticker book as well, and it is also one that I just recently got and super excited to play around with it. We're going to use this set. I thought that this was so fun. It has some florals, and we have some of these fun decorative stickers. So let's get started with a corner floral, just because I love a corner floral, and we'll put that, I guess we'll go ahead and put it down here in the bottom right hand corner. And for my journal, I do use this as a top moments page. So instead of having currently prompts, we're going to have probably like 4 or 5 boxes, and in those boxes I will just jot down some of like my favorite moments for the month. This is super cute. I think it kind of has to go like on this side of the page, right? Yeah, it can't go that way, and I feel like it can't go that way either. So I guess I'm just gonna put it right here. That's really cute. What else? Oh, we had this one that I could have put on this side just because we have this floral here. But that's okay. We're going to kind of put decor all over the spread. So let's take, I really want to use this like Rubik's Cube. Let's put that right here. I do need to add the month in here, and we need to title this like either memories or top moment. So I can't get too carried away before we do that. I love these little like squiggles. How fun are these? Let's put them. What if we put them across the top, like all 3 of them together? I think that's cute. So let's do this one in the center. And then I don't know that we're gonna like connect them, but yeah, just to kind of have them. It's going to help cover up that whiteout and just add some fun decor to the top. I think that looks fun. Maybe now is a good time to add in our month so that we have space for it. We could put the month on top, or we could use smaller letters and have like August top moments. I think I did that another month where I sort of took up a lot of the space and didn't really have a place to put the month and the top moments. So we could do that, August top moments, or I wonder how it would look to have August covering up those. I don't know. I feel like I want to leave those. So I'm going to grab the Alpha Basics Volume 3. The letters in that one are a little bit smaller. This is Alpha Basics Volume 3 by Kell of a Plan. So we do have a couple that are like larger fonts, and then we have most of them are pretty small. And actually this might even be too small. Oh, maybe these letters would be good. Yeah, let's use these. I think that this is kind of a fun font. We can do August bigger, or maybe just like AUG, and then use these for the top moment. So let's go to maybe these, and I'm just gonna pull off AUG. All right, and put this here. And then we'll go to that other font and I will spell out top moments. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. This one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try and do this without the ruler. Let's do top over here. And then I will grab the letters for moments. Okay, so I have all the letters just kind of on my hand, and we want to take up a little bit more space here. So I probably could fit it all in one line, but I'm going to break it up and put moments down here. That looks really cute. We need to fill this space in with something decorative because right now it looks a little awkward. So we can put some of these like filler things or a floral, or we can just add in like one of these cute decorative things. How about a cassette tape and maybe this popsicle? Put that popsicle there and this cassette tape here. I think that looks cute. Let's add like a box here. So maybe a series 3. This is that same functional boxes. Is this going to be too big? And I feel like this yellow is going to work. We can put this here. So let's do a box there. That will be for one of my top moments. And then we can layer it with a skinnier one, like a series 2 maybe. But are any of the colors here going to work besides that yellow? Thought I was going to be able to use this color, but we really can't. So I did pull Blooming Faith from Live Love Posh. This sticker book is actually still available, and there was like a bright pink that we can use. The color matches pretty well. So let's take this box and kind of layer it here with that one. Okay, that looks good. Let's pull in a few more boxes for the bottom. So I want one that's kind of on the larger side. Let's do like this one and this one. This is always like a fun size to use. Fun like size and shape. So we can do this one, maybe, let's do it like over here. And then how about this box over here? All right, and then let's grab a couple more yellow boxes. And after I put in another yellow box, I am gonna try and see if I can find something that is like that teal color. I think I will be able to find it in one of the Mojo books. Let's go ahead and layer these. Since we layered over there, we can layer over here too. All right, let me see if I can find a box that's gonna be this like teal color. Okay, we have summer boxes and spring boxes, and there are two options. Neither one are perfect. This one actually matches kind of some of that floral, like some of the blue-green colors in that floral. And then we also have this darker one, but I think we're gonna go with this lighter color. So this is from Spring Boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. And I'm gonna just grab like probably 2 boxes from here. Let's take a full-size box. And I think I'm gonna put this one like all the way down to the bottom, since we have those florals all the way down to the bottom. And then like a smaller box, maybe this size. And let's add this one up here. All right, we have plenty of boxes to put in our top moment. So now let's just go in with some more of these super fun stickers. I'm gonna put a floral here, I think. How about this one? And I guess we'll cut it and have it go like right up against this line here. But maybe this way is better so that it's not going to run into that girl with the skates. So I think we'll cut here. And we're overlapping with that box, and I think that that is fine. This scrap is like a little bit too skinny in some places. I don't think that we are going to use that, but I do want to do another floral. Let's do one maybe right here, like a small one. Let's take even this green one. And I'm just gonna cut a teeny bit off so that we can place it right there on that box. Okay, I feel like we have enough florals. I want to take this fun, like, I don't know, geometric shape. Since we have those shapes up there at the top, I think it would be fun to include them somewhere else along the spread. So how about just like right there? I want to bring in things that we don't have yet. So we already have the boom box and a girl on roller skates, a tape, and a Rubik's Cube. So let's grab things that are a little bit different. These glasses are really fun. Let's put them right here, kind of layered with those 2 boxes. And then I feel like we have to have the Walkman, right? Let's put a Walkman in here, and we will layer a little bit with the box since we're kind of doing that with a few of the stickers. And maybe a quote here and a quote here. I think that that would be good. Are there any other decorative stickers that we want to include before we do our quotes? What if we put these dots like right here? I don't know, kind of weird, but kind of cute. We can do the same thing like over here. All right, let's see. Where did that quote sticker book go? Let's find something for this space and something for this space, and then we will be all set. Let's take this one that says your goal should inspire you. I know this isn't a goals page, but I don't know, I feel like that's a good quote for any page. And then one that's a little bit bigger for over here. Can we just put sticker collector in here because it's fun? I think that I seriously love this quote. So we're going to put this right here. All right, we're all done. This was really fun. I think this video is super long, but I was having so much fun creating these two currently pages. I don't know if it's maybe something about using like new to me sticker books or what it is, but I just had a blast decorating these. So to decorate this one, I used a million books. We used a Retro Babe from Live Love Posh. We also pulled in Rainbow Quotes Volume 2 from Kelva Plan. And then for the boxes, we used some pastel functional boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans and spring boxes. And then we also used that pink from Blooming Faith from Live Love Posh. I think that that's it. So for the next one, this currently page, we decorated it with Posh Academy from Live Love Posh, and the quotes and boxes and things all came from similar books to the other currently page. Don't forget to use code LOVE10 for Mojo Jojo Plans and Live Love Posh if you are shopping. I will have affiliate links in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.